be that much more rewarding for him.
Can you talk about, I know you mentioned the Europeans and how dominant they are. A lot of people this week have mentioned that you kind of started that with the first major victory that you had. Can you get your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's very important. Like, Michael Campbell won the US Open. I used to play a lot of golf with Michael around that time, practice rounds, a lot of, and so essentially I was familiar with what it took to win a US Open or win a major, because that was the guy I was playing with week in, week out. So when I went on and won in 2008, guys would look at my game and they'd be able to judge for themselves. It wouldn't be a question. You know, if you see a guy win on TV, you put him up there on a pedestal and you think that he's never mishit a shot in his life. But when you know the guy and you've played with the guy, you've seen him have bad weeks and you've seen him have good weeks. And it's a lot easier to measure yourself, judge yourself, understand, well, this is what I need to do. And it gives them, you know, it helps them visualise the fact, you know, they know they can turn up and beat me in a given week. So that means they can turn up and win a major, and that it just helps with the confidence that know that, you know, they know what level to pitch their game at that wins majors. So you know, that's the only way I can see it. It certainly helped me, as I said. Michael Campbell was a big boost for me.
Padraig, with all the major winners in their 20s, are we seeing the new era that people have been talking about?
You know, to be honest, you know, last year we were talking about guys in their 40s, in their late 40s winning, and you know, and Tom Watson winning when he's 59. Golf's just a great game. It doesn't matter what age you are. You know, keep yourself in good shape. You can play it. You know, it's mostly a mental game anyway. So, you know, as long as you keep the physical side up, you can compete whether you're in the 20s, 30s, 40s. You know, Tom Watson proved it in the 50s.